Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tia. Today I want to come to you guys with another video. I know we're the same thing. I'm filming. I just want to get videos out there, you know what I mean? And weather my mind. So anyway, today I want to come to you guys with a video on how I stay confident and just how to be confident. I mean, you really can't tell somebody how to be confident. They have to learn from themselves. But I just want to come to you guys and tell you things I've learned in my past couple of years that have helped me. And I wrote them down. So if I look over here, ignore it. Number one is dress nicely. This is just for me. I've learned that when I look nice and I feel like I'm put together, I act different. You know what I mean? Like, I can go out, take a shower, get dressed, and just look pretty, you know what I mean? And I feel like amazing. But like, if I don't do all that and I go out, I'm like shy, not shy, but I want to be in a bubble, if that makes sense. Like, I don't want anybody to see me. Like, I feel like the more nice I look, the more better I feel about myself, if that makes sense. And I'm wearing makeup right now, but I never wear makeup. It's like I said in my last video, this is the first time I've ever put foundation on and wore it out in public or on a video. So yeah, I'm trying to get comfortable being me, if that makes sense. Like, I'm so used to not wearing makeup, or I'm so used to being my bare face. I love how I look without makeup, but I don't know, sometimes I feel like everybody can enhance their features in a way, you know what I mean? And I don't know, I just finally started getting into makeup. Number two, it kind of goes in with number one, is dress nicely. Once again, like I said, if I put nice clothes on that day, I feel 10 times better than I would feel if I just threw like pants and a shirt on, you know what I mean? Like, I'm in college and I go to class every morning, and if I go to class wearing a nice dress and some nice shoes and have my hair done pretty and I have my face looking right, I'm gonna feel confident. But if I go to school and I'm wearing a t-shirt and some jeans, I'm not gonna feel my best, you know what I mean? So that kind of goes in with number one. Number three is think positively. If you have a negative outlook on life, you're not gonna be happy, you know what I mean? Like, if you don't have good thoughts, just telling yourself you're pretty sometimes will just make you feel better, you know what I mean? Like, I've learned this year. You don't have to have people telling you're pretty to be pretty, you know what I mean? Like, honestly, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and you could be ugly to somebody and you can be gorgeous to somebody else. Just because that person doesn't see you gorgeous doesn't mean that you're not still gorgeous, you know what I mean? Like, I had to have that big reality check this year. And mainly it's because I had a friend who I thought was my friend, and she was going around talking about me to somebody, and honestly, that's not friend. You're not somebody's friend if you do that. And this guy, I reading messages, and he said to this girl, you have that, I got to get her to know her pretty, and she has that pretty in her own way. And that kind of got to me, and ever since, this happened in March, and ever since that happened to me, I've realized that I don't need approval from somebody else. My own approval is all I need. Because once again, you can be gorgeous to somebody and you can be ugly to somebody else, and you don't need that approval. You need to have your own approval, because if you have that in your mind that I am pretty and I look good and I don't, if that makes sense, you're gonna have a different outlook on life. Okay, number 4 or 5, I can't count. Yeah, get to know yourself. If you know who you are and you have like a little self journey and you get to that point where you know who you are, because honestly, it takes a lot in somebody to figure out who they are, because you can live your whole life and not know who you are. And I feel like once you get to know who you are, you have a different outlook on life, like I said. Okay, number 5 is you can't gain self-confidence from looking at somebody else. Like, I've learned, like, just watching YouTube videos about people, like me, I'm plus size myself. I see a lot of people who wear plus size and they have YouTube channels, and people who, they'll comment, oh, I'm smaller than you, and I wish I could have the self-confidence you have. You don't, okay, it's not going anywhere. But like I said, okay, I don't want to put this out there. Just because, this has really been irritating me lately, just because you were smaller than somebody does not automatically make you prettier than that person. Like, you can like have ugly outlook on life. You can have an ugly personality, and that will make you ugly. Being big is not ugly. You know what I mean? Like, I just wish a lot of people in society will stop thinking that being bigger is associated with being ugly, and being skinny is just being associated with being pretty. Like, I just feel like a lot of people need to get that mentality out of their minds, because once again, a small person, somebody can be telling them they're ugly, but you're bigger and somebody can tell you you're pretty. You know what I mean? So people need to get that. Big does not equal ugly, and small does not equal pretty. I'm gonna put that out there. But yeah, I just recently went on my own self-confidence journey, and I learned a lot about myself. And I feel like to be self-confident, I feel like a lot of people need to start with learning about themselves and learning how they are. You know what I mean? So that's my little video. If you want, no, the last thing I wanted to say was prepare yourself, because I don't know, like, once again, like, somebody telling you that you're ugly or you're not pretty can really hit you hard, and you have to be prepared to, once again, to know that you're not pretty to everybody, or you're not gorgeous to everybody. Might be not everybody's type, if that makes sense. And you always gotta like, keep it in your mind that, yes, I am pretty. I know I'm pretty on the outside, because basically being pretty on the outside really doesn't mean anything. I feel like being pretty on the inside means way more, because I don't know, I feel like you're not more likable, if that makes sense. But yeah, I don't know, because you can be gorgeous, somebody can see you have a nice body, you have a nice face. Once you start talking to somebody, they realize who you are. You're not pretty to them anymore, you know what I mean? And I feel like, and then being pretty on the outside and the inside is a double thing. Like, I don't know. Okay, I hope you guys learned something a little bit. If I'm sorry if I'm rambling or you're not understanding what I'm saying, because if you want me to clarify something, leave it in the comments below. And if you guys want to, just leave in the comments on how you became confident, or how you're becoming more confident in yourself during your journey. Hey, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And yeah, thank you guys. Bye.